We need to talk about this. Sexy Red, bigger than ever.
Okay, can
Huge.
we stop acting like ghetto is not an aesthetic?
Are you saying she's pretending?
No, that is a real deal hood rat.
Okay.
Pure tea. Love and I love every single bit of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Literally love it. I've been hearing a lot of, oh, she's an industry plant. I just don't understand why people are so upset. Like, there's not a category of women that look like her, walk like her, talk like her, act like her, get hood rat, ghetto. Like, there is. Why can't we have music for them folks? Are y'all mad because everyone loves it? Because at the end of the day, say what you want. All y'all love ghetto. Everybody loves ghetto.
Mike. Yo, yo, yo. You already know we back at it. Episode 136. You already know Well Set Podcast. Your boy Rich is in the building. I got my big homie with me. My homie, you already know, the big chef. Special guest with me today. Free's out sick. Free had an episode. Free like, yo, B, let's get some content going. B, I can't deal with this shit today. I said, I got you, my nigga. I got you.
Get well soon free.
Or get well soon free. Throw the hashtags up. But yo, Jordan, what's up, man? How you been? Big chef, you been doing a lot. I feel like I've been seeing you in like a lot of like big kitchens making a lot of weird shit. What's going on with you?
Yeah. So right now, I got my consultant hat on. That's what my favorite thing. I'm a restaurant consultant. So right now, I'm starting up a restaurant right now. It's taking over my life. But it's okay.
That sounds kind of fire though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool as hell. You basically create menu, create recipes. Now we're in the training stage. So that's fun.
Teaching everybody else how to.
I don't have to do that much work. I can sit down. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, do this, do that. Keep making it until you get it right. I'm in that space. You know, get paid. Point my finger.
Is it stressful teaching niggas how to be as nice as you? Like, yo.
No,
so
it's the person that I'm teaching everything to, because it's just one person right now who I'm teaching it to, and then they'll go and teach their staff.
Yeah,
he's awesome. Only issue is he doesn't speak English. He's he speaks like he's Dutch or Turkish.
Only issue, he doesn't speak English.
He speaks like 20% English.
Yeah. Google Translate.
That, he's really cool. Like he gets it for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it.
Google Translate app to get you right.
Yeah, but I think he wants to kind of learn too.
Yeah.
So
conversation.
That's what I've been doing.
That's what's up.
You know.
I like that energy. I like to see progress in on my special guests and the homies and shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna dive. Let's dive right into this week, because since I got a female on the show, I got a whole lot of female shit to get into that I feel like when it's just us up here, we can't really get into female topics too crazy, because it's like, who was y'all niggas to just be out here having all these definite opinions on joints?
I can appreciate that as a woman. I can appreciate that.
All right, so the hottest situation right now in Black culture is a lady was outside in the club. I'm gonna just call her Brick to the Head lady.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows exactly who you're talking about, because I knew automatically when you said Brick.
I'm gonna just jump right into it. Brick to the Head lady. It's a latest situation. A lady was outside the club in Houston, I think it was.
Yes, Houston.
She said she got blammed in the head by a black man, and none of you niggas did anything to help her. It's been an outrage all over social media. Men and women have been going back and forth. It's been a slobber knocker. I want to know your opinion on this, Jordan. What's going on? Okay. How do you feel about this?
Well, first, I want to start by saying I do not condone violence. I do not condone or justify hitting anyone upside the head with a brick.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But do I believe that people are just hitting people with bricks unprovoked? Absolutely, in the middle of Houston, in a very popular area. Like, from what I've been seeing is her content is disrespecting people. Like, she walks around Houston slapping white men, like physically slapping them in the face, and then walking off and twerking at the end of it. Just wild.
She's a influencer.
I guess she just trolls. A lot of her content is women this, women that. It's funny because when you go to her content, she has one post like, "Oh, thank God for women, only women." Men this, F men this, F men that. But then the first thing out your mouth, why none of you men helped me? Funny.
I mean, that was just if you think about it in the massive grand plan of things.
I must got some money coming because I'm sorry, my palms are crazy.
But if you think about it in the massive grand plan of things, if your angle is to slander niggas, you get blammed in the head by a brick. It's a perfect opportunity to call out niggas and make niggas look crazy.
Oh yeah, it definitely goes.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. I'm not sure if you've ever been hit with a brick before.
Where do you find a loose brick? They're just
not
a singular loose brick around.
Where is the guy?
Like, I mean, I'm sure he doesn't want to like.
But I'm just saying, if this happened, you've been to Houston before. Houston's a pretty popular place.
Yeah.
People, we have no footage.
No, yo,
that's the brick.
That's the brick nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We have no footage. Allegedly, no one knows.
She didn't give no description.
No description. Yeah. Allegedly, from what I've heard, is there hasn't even been a police report filed. There hasn't even been.
Oh, she ain't tell the pigs?
This is what I'm saying.
Maybe she's trying to keep it gangster.
No. No. I think it's just I want attention. And then apparently she's back on the internet, like not even continuously talk. She's moved on. She's talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
Like you get hit in the head with a brick. I believe so. If I get hit in the head with a brick, my head's swollen. I'm going to drag this content out for a long time. I'm not gonna the next couple of days I'm just gonna say, I'm not saying that she's lying, but it's just weird to me. Someone hit me with a brick, I'm going to the police. Yeah. Someone's going to videotape that. It need not help me videotape for sure.
Yeah.
No one saw. No one knows the guy. You didn't press. I don't know. Weird. I'm not buying it. I think she wanted attention.
She might just be a clout demon.
She clearly.
But how did her face get that swollen though?
I mean, they said she got in a fight with some of her friends. Like some gay guys. She got in a fight. So someone probably did hit her with something. But it's like they're saying she had a concussion. I know you can talk and move and stuff after concussions. But I just know if I get hit with a brick, I'm not going to be like, oh my God.
Hey, internet.
Oh my God.
Hey, internet.
Y'all look at my face.
That's how the kids is moving though. They internet demons. They picking up the phone for the first thing that's going on.
Even functioning. It's like, I don't know. It's weird.
I just want, if it is real, if the whole thing is absolutely real, because she did go to the hospital and all that extra shit. So
something happened.
Something happened. You know what I'm saying? If it is real, I'ma just, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, because the whole argument is about the whole protect black women thing and all that. I'm sorry, like, personally, like, call me scumbag. I'm not just gonna be running around jumping to random black joints defense. You feel me? Like, it's not even gonna say black. Any female, like, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yo, you and your nigga's personal domestic dispute is not really, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's been times where I've interfered with domestic disputes because shit be OD sometimes. Because it's like, it's a little crazy. But at the same time, I've never gotten between a domestic dispute and like been like, oh no, bro, protect black women. Or women in general, it'd be more so like, fam, I'll grab the nigga like, don't throw your life away over a bitch. That's wrong, I guess. But like, I know what chain gangs like nigga, you're gonna go to prison. Or if you hit this bitch in the face any harder one more time, it's not gonna be pretty for you. And when you get there, they're gonna treat you crazy because you ain't here for beating up bitches.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, your whole life will go down a black hole for that night that you was out of your mind smacking a bitch around. So don't do it.
I don't know, because
it's wrong for me to look at it that way.
But it's also in the video she was screaming like it was unprovoked. I've never done anything in my life to ever make anyone do this. Come
on, you got common sense. We got common sense. Ain't nobody in the whole wide planet Earth in history ever got hit in the face with a brick for nothing.
So let's just say this did happen unprovoked. That motherfucker is crazy. Like that, something's clear. Like example, I don't know if you remember, maybe a year or so ago, there was a Olympian track runner. Yeah. She was in LA walking down the street, and this homeless guy who's crazy on drugs just came up and started pounding her in the face. and messed her entire face up. It was crazy.
Damn.
But he was high on drugs and he was tripping. So my thing is, if that was the case, it'd probably be hard for people. People probably be scared to help you because this motherfucker's crazy.
I mean, people don't like for one, you gotta. It's a lot to like just interfere inside of someone else's full blown angry dispute. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Because they'll turn on you.
Yeah. And on top of that, as a man, right? If he's over here slapping his bitch around, you feel me? He probably got a gun on him. He probably on a different type of. A man that's willing to beat a bitch up is on a different type of timing with a man. What? If you come over here and get all, hey, shining armor, I'm here to defend this random hoe, you will probably get shot.
That's a major
possibility. Especially down south. Down south, you're for sure getting shot. For sure.
Yeah, it's kind of
the bitch might shoot you. Like, who is you? Like, you might get into a fist fight with her nigga and she might shoot you because, like, hold on, nigga. Like, who is you to, like, this is our thing.
Facts. No facts.
How many times niggas had Captain Save the Hoes and she went right back to the nigga? How many times a bitch done played like she didn't need to go to therapy by the nigga? Had all her friend group fucked up. I can't stand this nigga. Woo woo.
I mean,
and she right back fucking with a nigga.
Before the Krishan Rock girl had the baby, she was doing all that Blueface and then right back with him.
Come on, man. They were screaming Blueface woman beater. Blueface, Blueface is toxic, worst nigga that ever existed. She right back on the saddle.
Well, she's off it now, but she's a back
dying
and forth.
For the saddle.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like, come on, bro. That's why niggas don't interfere with domestics.
Yeah. Understandable.
Shorties is emotional. Shorties say whatever. Niggas is emotional when they dealing with shorties. Once you already dealing with a violent psychopath that's beating his bitch up, you know what? I could die behind this. If you out here just trying to protect vagina all crazy, you know what I'm saying? But either way, less domestics. Fam, I personally go by, she's not worth it. Don't throw your life away over vagina. In other news, you know, the I don't need no man movement that took a damaging blow. Keke Palmer, her baby daddy, was spotted out at the Beyonce concert. How you feel about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you be all the way honest.
Keke's back outside in love. After she gassed you.
For some reason, me personally, I just kind of don't care. Like, I don't know why, and it's nothing against Keke Palmer. It's absolutely nothing against Keke Palmer. Yeah. But it's like, her baby daddy is her baby daddy for a living. Like, what the fuck did y'all think was gonna happen? Where that man finna go? What that man finna do? What that man finna do for real? You know what I'm saying? She's the breadwinner. For all you Google him up.
So you feel like he crawled his way back up in there?
I mean, they got a new baby. The baby ain't even but a couple months old. It was an issue. He got in his feelings. He went to the internet with a drama.
Yeah.
Keke was mad about it, but at the end of the day, I don't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I know people who do. And I know especially when it wasn't that damn deep. The nigga just got mad. He didn't call her. I mean, he didn't get that disrespectful with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The internet got crazy with it, though.
The internet took it and blew it out of proportion.
Yeah.
He was a man in his dang on feelings. It's literally like the roles are kind of reversed. You know what I'm saying? If she's the man, she's the breadwinner, and he technically would kind of be the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, she takes care of him. He's
nasty.
That man ain't going nowhere. I don't know why y'all got up in the uproar. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know.
One of them new modern relationships.
Yeah, it's like,
damn, that's crazy.
Me personally, I don't.
You knew he wasn't. You knew you. So you like, yo, they never was gonna break up. That's how you felt. You like, yo.
If Keke Palmer, who is Keke Palmer could have an NBA, NFL. She could have she could have an agent. She could have anybody. She could have a top actor.
Yeah.
She chose this situation for a reason.
Yeah. She want a nigga that just beat. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I don't know what y'all thought.
She locked in.
This man ain't got no Jay-Z money. Where he finna go? Google him right now and look at what he do.
She was fronting like she ain't want him no more. She was feeling like, yo, big. I'm big boss.
Kiki
I'm
is
the queen.
troll. If you know Keke Palmer, if you've been following Keke Palmer since she's been on the internet, not because she's famous for being on TV, but ever since she's been on the internet and started to show her adult personality, she is a troll. She trolls all day. She is good internet. Yeah. She seen what happened. Guess what? She went and dropped a song.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, she capitalized and marketed off it, and that nigga sitting in the back holding the baby like, yeah, Kiki, ha ha ha. And y'all going for this. People are stupid, but hey.
Damn. Well, we all fell for the rollout.
Basically.
Kiki's back in love at the Beyonce concert.
Never was. I don't think they ever fell out of it. I could be wrong.
Yo, speaking of the Beyonce concert, this shit just randomly popped in my head. The other day, Kim Kardashian and them had the party bus going to the Beyonce concert and had her kids on that joint, right? Mm-hmm, so she threw North in the video, and I feel like at this point she's using her kids for views.
No one cares about the Kardashians no more. I mean, I'm not saying no one cares about the Kardashians no more, but the Kardashians are no longer America's icon. Like, they have taken a fall. So I feel as if, yes, North is more famous than Kim right now. And she needs North to stay alive.
Yo, I was like, yo, people was in an uproar. I'm like, yo, I put on the podcast page, left a comment like, yo, Kim's using North for views. We hate to see it. You feel me? Shit went in an uproar. I was talking about uproar. It's like 2,000 likes, but like mad comments. It was just tight.
I mean, it's her child. But I mean, let's not act like people don't exploit their children for views and different things.
Bro,
like
everybody exploit. Everybody with kids uses their kids for views. Mm-hmm. I don't know anybody with a kid that's not using their kid for views. You know what I'm saying? At this point, like, let's be serious about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, be what they say? Be fucking for real.
Yeah.
And nobody cares about what they got going on. Yeah. And nobody cares about it. Not nobody cares, but they're way more lit when they bring the kids around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't feel Beyonce concert is a place for kids.
Oh no, it's hella kids there.
I don't care though. I don't think it's a place for kids.
I think the whole think it's Blue too much Ivy weird thing. A lot of the little girls want to see Blue Ivy.
It's way too much weird transgender shit going on at Beyonce concerts. I'm sorry. They're doing way too much voguing at Beyonce concerts. It's not a place for children. I'm sorry. The Beyonce concerts need to be 18 and up. There's people there half naked. It's a lot of weird vibes. I don't think Beyonce concerts should be for anybody under 18. 16 at the most.
I can understand only because it's not like Beyonce's music is inappropriate, but
it's weird vibes.
Now this new album, it is a little risque.
It's weird vibes inside the arena, and I don't know about the music part. Yeah, the music isn't because there's no cursing in the music, right? Shit, so,
but the new album, the Renaissance tour, not all her songs, but these new songs, some of them are a little grown.
Yeah. It's not a place.
They are a little grown.
I wouldn't think Beyonce and little kids are there. That's not what I would think.
No, not me either. But I have seen a lot of little girls.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I think we need to put an end to that shit. It's not Taylor Swift. It's a little, it's a different vibe.
Oh, now that you say that, that's another big question going around.
What?
Who's more famous, Beyonce or Taylor Swift? Don't you dare. Oh, my God. What do you mean? Why is it something that you're pondering?
Because it's something that I'm pondering. I mean,
worldwide, not America. World. I'm talking about who's the biggest person.
I mean, you said who's more famous. You didn't say
who's more famous. Excuse me. Not America. Who's more famous around the world?
I mean, I assume it's probably Beyonce, but
the fact that
Taylor Swift is pretty fucking famous.
She's very famous. She's huge. She's not more famous than Beyonce, though.
She's not?
Beyonce?
She's not? There's white people that don't know who Beyonce is. There's not one white person that doesn't know who Taylor Swift is. And I think there's not one black person that doesn't know who Taylor Swift is either.
Bro, there are. Every white person knows who Beyonce is.
Huh?
Every white person knows who
Beyonce is. Every Asian knows who Beyonce is?
Yes. Asians love us. They love our culture. They know exactly who the hell Beyonce is. They love.
I don't know,
the
man.
original topic was they feel like Taylor Swift is getting to Michael Jackson level, and you have to be FFR. Don't get me wrong. Taylor Swift got the white people in a chokehold. Yeah. She has the little white girls on lock. Do not get it messed up.
Yeah.
But she's not Beyonce. She's not more famous than Beyonce.
I mean,
that's my opinion.
Like if the debate was talent, it wouldn't be close.
They paid, I forgot how many millions of dollars for Beyonce to come over to Dubai and do that show. Yeah. They did not call Taylor Swift.
I feel you. I mean, talent. I just know talent-wise, it's not close. Beyonce is extremely way more talented than Taylor Swift.
But I just feel,
Taylor Swift is extremely famous. I don't know, B.
With the whites, if you travel way more than me. You travel.
Yeah, they're not playing Taylor Swift. And
a lot of people, when you go to those other countries, they don't look like Taylor Swift either. You get what I'm saying? But if you say, if you, I'm pretty sure when you go to those different countries, the DRs and where you get back from Ibiza and stuff like that, I know they know, but I bet you may have heard a little Beyonce in the mix.
Yeah, you do.
They know Beyonce is way more famous. I get you. In America,
you do.
Them white folks, man.
Like, here maybe you just get a little distorted, but you think, you got
that's what I'm saying. You frequent out the country. They know Beyonce, Michael Jackson.
They play it. They do play some B everywhere you go.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Crazy in Love.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's trumping every Taylor Swift song, but
it's everywhere, everywhere.
Come on.
Yeah.
So that was something I was just thinking about.
You stupid. Yo, your girl. We need to talk about this. Sexyy Red, bigger than ever.
Okay, can we stop acting like ghetto is not an aesthetic? Okay, let's go. Let me stop.
What do you mean when you say ghetto? You're not saying she's pretending, are you? Are you saying she's pretending?
No, that is a real deal hood rat.
Okay.
Pure tea. I love every single bit of it. Okay. Yeah. Literally love it.
Yeah.
But it's like, for people to, I've been hearing a lot of, she's an industry plant. One, before she got famous or known or whatever, she's been ghetto. She had a video of her walking through the hood with a freaking rifle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like an AR.
Oh, wow.
To the one song from White Chicks. She remixed it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying she's an industry plant is kind of wild. I just don't understand why people are so upset. Like, there's not a category of women that look like her, walk like her, talk like her, act like her, get hood rat, ghetto. Like, there is. Why can't we have music for them folks? Are y'all mad because everyone loves it? Because at the end of the day, say what you want. All y'all love ghetto. Everybody loves ghetto.
I think people are just mad that it's like the biggest thing.
Man,
I think that's what people are mad at.
But I just feel like if you're mad, you're weird. I just seen a video of the New York Jets. The green, what are they? The Jets?
Yeah.
Okay. I just seen a video of them at practice losing their mind. There are men out here who is rocking with Sexyy Red. Yeah. So it's like, y'all can't, because a lot of people, I know like when the City Girls and different people came out, niggas didn't feel like the men is loving her. I just feel like you don't like Sexyy Red. It's a personal issue.
I was telling you earlier, I was in the studio with some cats the other day, and they was like talking about the Sexyy Red agenda. Niggas was like upset, but not even upset, but niggas was just like, I ain't gonna say upset. Upset's the wrong word, but niggas was just talking about it like as if it was just like a government plant inside the brains of the world. And it's like, bro, let's be real here. Even though she is being pushed, she's got a bag behind her. The songs is hitting. The songs is hitting, and you go on the spot. People, the songs is hitting.
Back that up. So they didn't have no problems with all the music talk about killing, stealing, and robbing, and fucking niggas, bitches, and like what?
Yeah, but
y'all don't got. That's not a
nigga draw the line at the women getting mad masculine. I guess, you know what I mean? Niggas with the longest drawn, I guess.
Sexyy Red ain't really on no masculine shit.
She just like
talking
a
about
super
mad hoe
bird.
shit in her song.
Yeah, she's just a super whore bird.
She's really just talking about mad whore, fucking your baby dad.
Yeah, she's like just a really whore bird.
Regardless of what she talk about, she's getting the hottest beats. And her songs are going. She has not stopped yet. She got probably, literally, off the top of my head, she has 5 songs out right now.
Yeah. Because I was telling niggas, like, look, bro, you got to keep it real. Even her verses on other niggas' songs is going off. Like, all the shorty just going crazy. Like, when the songs is going off, it's not really much you can say. Like, if the songs was corny, then you could be like, this shit is getting pushed. If the song is going off, it's hard to be like, oh, this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's not getting pushed.
She's literally on 2 major tours. Drake, Moneybag. She just dropped her own tour, sold out. In 30 minutes, dropped another extra tour dates and sold out again.
For real?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Can't, because if this is so pushed, why some of you major artists and some of you more popping artists can't sell out venues and events? Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas shits is dying, bro. Like,
it is what it is. People like ratchet. People, white, black, Hispanic, whatever. Y'all love hood. Y'all love ratchet. It is what it is. Y'all like that. I mean, I feel like this. People like hood shit until it's in real life, and then they face and shit gets a little rowdy.
Yeah. People like hood from a distance. Keep that shit at arm's length.
Like, people like turning up. Like,
control ghetto.
Exactly. Like, people will sit here and listen to the hood, but won't go to the hood spot and turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like me. I will go to a hood spot.
Like you be surprised. Sexyy Red is probably bad suburban white chicks. Fucking what's it called?
They just brought her to a frat house when she was out there in LA. Yeah. They knew all her songs.
Yeah, like what it called, guilty pleasure. Mad suburban white kids, guilty pleasure. Like, they're probably like, yo, we secretly love this shit.
The white boys love her. Everyone loves her. It is what it is. I feel like that's just some personal stuff. If you're upset about it, it's just personal. Like, there's way worse people out here, way worse artists. Y'all should have been talking that, like, it is what it is. They said the same thing about the City Girls.
Yeah, the City Girls did destroy the youth, though. Bitches asking niggas for money every day for no apparent reason.
It's girls out here who don't know how to ask for money, who is effing up the gang. That's what kind of messed me up with the City Girls. Everybody ain't a city girl. Everybody can't be a city girl. Just because you got a vagina and 2 legs, that do not make you a city girl. It's different aesthetics. It's different types of women. Everything ain't for everybody. Because most of these girls don't know how to do it. So you mess it up. Y'all just be like, meet a dude 10 minutes later. Can I, whoa, y'all ain't got no finesse, no art, no science to it. And the city girls put it out there and let y'all feel like, oh, I can do this too. But you can't. Yeah.
I just feel like the city girls kind of just like you said, it fucked up the vibe, like the finesse of it all. Like, they kind of put music out there to make niggas feel stupid if they gave a bitch money, because they made niggas sound like they was clowns if they was giving up money to the hoes, and kind of was making hoes feel like, oh, for a little bit of pussy or for the chance at the pussy, a nigga's supposed to be giving you bread for that. Woo. But it was more like a bitch used to at least give you a problem, something going wrong in her life, while she needed a couple dollars after she was already dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, make a nigga feel like he helped you survive, helped you accomplish some shit in your life or something. You know what I'm saying?
Because I can tell, I'm pretty sure if you asked the city girls before they was famous, if they was just getting niggas breaking them off 20 pieces on a regular and shit, that wasn't happening. And I'm going to be real with you. If you just meet a nigga and he give you 5-10 bands on the first link, sweetie, that's a red flag.
What do it mean? What do it mean? He got a wife.
No, it's something going on there. It's something weird about this situation. Like, you're not that special. I do not give a damn. Yeah. Unless you're like his crush, you're probably famous. Yeah. He's been wanting you for a million years. He knew you since 3rd grade. But just off rip, here go 5 bands. Baby, that man trying to move. Like you said, could have a wife. He needs to move fast. Anyone that move, you got to be cautious. Like, everything's not as cracked up. They're trying to blind you from what the reality is or what's going to possibly happen in the future. That 5 bands on the first day could come with an ass whooping on the 5th day. I'm just being get to know people a little bit.
Crazy.
Get to know people a little bit. Don't be so.
Nah, that 5 bands might have been like a bitch your mind now. 5 bands,
especially like now in 2023. I just feel like pre-pandemic and post-pandemic are two different. I feel like when the pandemic happened in 2020, we went into a different dimension because shit is wild now and it's so different. I promise you, we went into a different dimension. So pre-pandemic, this is a different story. Because I feel like, but post-pandemic, all that fucking on the first night, no one believes you when it's like, I really like you. I think you're special. And you might feel like that.
Yeah.
But I promise you that man do not believe you. That fucking on the first night shit is dead. That giving all that money up, that buying you super, going crazy, tricking, all in the beginning. Most of the time when niggas do all that crazy shit up front, they got little dicks. They're trying to blind you. Because, your serotonin is going to go crazy when someone is doing all this stuff for you, especially it's not normal.
Yeah. That's real.
It's not normal. So if someone's doing all this stuff, your brain is like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. And then when it's time to fuck, and then they can pull out a little, you like, I guess it's not that bad because the motherfucker gave me 10, 20.
Yo, that is madness.
And no shame to the men. We love all penis sizes, okay? No shame, no offense. Little penises are great too, okay? But yeah.
Yo, this is madness, bro. I just learned a lot.
Do not make that a clip, bro.
I'm probably might. Down payment. I'm so fucked up about down payment on the vagina for like a just in case I might whoop your ass later. That is crazy.
5 bands day 1, day 5 you might be getting your ass beat. See, that's the thing. Like,
that's fucked up.
A lot of these women do not express it. Like, all y'all see is the private jets and the islands. You don't understand what these girls are not telling y'all what they had to do to get these things. Now, if you see a girl trips, gifts, this, and it's just her and her husband, her nigga, it's the same person.
Yeah.
But if you never see if it's always different guys, these girls are not on these trips. They are recyclable. They are thrown in, thrown out. Y'all girls get so upset and feel like y'all missing out and don't understand. A lot of these girls are objects.
Yeah. Yeah.
These bags, these purses, you can't pay no bills with these shits. A lot of the bags and that shit gets old. Okay, I just went on a rant. I don't want to talk about that shit. Don't believe everything.
Don't think the shit you see shorties get certain joints getting is necessarily the rewards of life. Like, shit just really throwaways the nigga that it's time for the fun bitches. You feel me? It's not necessarily them rewarding it. It's just, it's
not
time.
Cracked up, trust me.
Yeah, they just know what it takes to get the fun bitches outside. But with that, I'm gonna close up the first half. I'm gonna do. You know what? It's free night here, so I'm gonna do an impromptu drip report because I've been seeing some shit lately that's weird, and I just wanted to stop. So this is my drip report. My niggas, stop wearing bonnets in the streets. That shit is weird. I'm seeing niggas wearing bonnets.
I haven't seen it in person, but I've definitely seen it on the internet.
Silk bonnet niggas, let's stop doing that. We're not doing that. We're not wearing bonnets, my nigga. We coming back, second half. We're getting to Deion saying his debut. It was super lit. You know what I'm saying? Puff and his situation with what's the company called? Diageo or some shit?
I don't know.
Elite Scumbaggery. We're all set. You already know. Holla. All right, we back. You already know. Second half. We start every second half with Elite Scumbaggery. And if you don't know what that is, that's when somebody pulls some epic off, some Elite Scumbag shit off, and we just got to show props, right? This week's Elite Scumbag, my good brothers from Florida. Let me get their names perfectly right. Trayon Morgan and Roy Blackwood.
What did they do?
If you don't know about Trayon and Roy scammed Uber, the company Uber, for over $1 million.
How did they do that?
And if Troy and Rayon, they had the ultimate scheme. They created fake accounts with fake identities, right? One side played the food orderer, the other side played the courier, right? They will order on one side, they will order up grubs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When the courier got it, supposedly how Uber does it, they authorize a virtual credit card to the courier for like $700 to get whatever the person needs.
Okay.
So he was going in there and buying mad gift cards. The person on the other end, he would cancel it. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't get charged to that person's shit or whatever. So he could reuse it. He would cancel it. The nigga would go in the store and get mad gift cards with the Uber credit card, virtual credit card before it got cut off, and take the gifties and go sell the gifties. They made
like Visa gift cards.
Visa, restaurant, whatever.
Dang.
So they claiming they made over $1 million. They got caught after 8-month investigation, over a year. You know what I'm saying? Dang. It was kind of lit. It was a smart run, but I personally feel where they went wrong, where they fucked up at, they did everything right in their neighborhood. Like, they literally bought every gift card, everything right in their same county. Like, they didn't make two, it wasn't a joint task force or nothing. It was one county.
You feel like they should have been going city to city?
They should have been going state to state. They should have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas was personally the nigga who created the scheme is personally inside the store. Like, there's no cameras in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm in the longevity, man.
Nah, that's wild. I had no idea about
you're going to burn down 20 Walgreenses in your neighborhood for a year straight?
Yeah, that was nice.
And you think you were just going to fly off into the suburb? Like, what the fuck?
They're clearly not professionals.
But it was smart, though. That's what it's like, yo.
They definitely hit a lick, but
it's like you thought it, like everybody that, like, it's like you halfway had it lit and then you blew it. Shout out to them, though. Roy and Treyon, you had a spark. Y'all was this close. They was this close, B. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to another nigga that was this close, man. I'm disappointed in this nigga, so I got to get into this, man. I'm not really feeling him right now.
Who?
Puff Daddy, Diddy, Sean Combs.
Okay, what he do now?
Was recently at Invest Fest in Atlanta. Shout out to the A. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure. Oh my God, Cat Fest. Here it is. Right, Puff was at Invest Fest and he sat down at Earn Your Leisure. He said that he's been to the top of the mountain and nobody's coming to help black people, and black people got to stick together and business. Black people do business together. Sounded beautiful. Sounded amazing. I respect it if you really believe that. But Puff also let us know that he never owned any in Ciroc.
What? Puff
said that he went to Diageo, whatever the name, however you say that company, right? Told them, yo, I want to establish a situation where I could bring black brands over here. We'll have black brands start up under y'all wing.
Okay.
Sounded good. They was like, fuck out of here, Puff. Right? So he said, all right, well, y'all got this one joint here, Ciroc. I had it one night. It's kind of all right. Let me show you what I could do with if you put me behind the brand. Right? He ran their sales up hundreds of millions, whatever. He said he got mad. He want to pigeonhole his shit. That's the black shit, whatever. But he never owned any of it. He's always been a glorified brand ambassador.
I think that's kind of insane because, like, maybe
I think he might have been getting a commission, like a royalty check, but he never had any ownership whatsoever.
Because I just feel like at that point, the way he popped Ciroc off, like, if he would have came, like, maybe like a year into it or something, if he would have came to them and said, hey, if y'all don't give me any ownership or stocks, whatever the heck, into the company, then I'm going to tell everyone that this is not mine, it's not black owned, it's white owned. Like, I would have pressed him because that makes no sense.
I think that's maybe what he's trying to do now, but it's like
no one even drinks Ciroc no more.
Yeah, Ciroc is dying out, and he's trying to expand his shit, and they're like, fuck out of here, Puff, whatever. And I just personally feel like, regardless of anything, that is fucking crazy, bro. You lied to us this whole time. You never owned any of this shit. And now that the white people are kicking you in your ass and telling you get out of our face, Now you want to band together and rally the niggas?
Listen.
Cut it out, bro.
That's another reason why he is over here trying to get his people back their royalties after he's taken millions, damn near billions.
Come on, man.
It's because all that I don't want to say I don't believe in karma, or I do believe in karma, but them demons are whooping his ass and it's coming back for him, and he cannot stop it. He is trying so hard. I feel like that's why he's even giving back people their royalties, to be like, let me do some good. You've done too much bad. The devil is coming. You cannot stop him.
Yo.
That man is coming for whatever you sign and let. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. You did that.
Yeah.
Blood, whatever the fuck y'all did. He's coming for you. Nothing you could do about it, bro.
Yeah. Puff jerked a lot of niggas, man.
Fucked a lot. Fuck a jerk.
And then it's like, at the end of the day, you're not giving them back pay.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Them songs is worth less now than it was than ever.
Songs that he would be giving back right now
is worth money.
That's current.
Nobody current. I mean, the only person that I think people would even kind of want to hear it, 112, Faith.
But people aren't. They're not. I mean, but I'm just saying that. Yeah, that's just not. People aren't. Those songs aren't even getting sampled right now.
They could be though. Once them niggas own them shits.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like 112, Faith. R&B nights the shit.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's screaming R&B. Everybody got an R&B night. So the singers, but Craig Mack dead, ain't he? Maybe Craig Mack Estate could do something. I don't know. No. Old Black Rob dead. Black Rob Estate maybe could do something with Woe. I don't know. Woe might be all right for a commercial or something. I don't know. It's nasty though.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm disappointed in Puff.
Giving him publishing family back. His publishing and stuff would have made sense.
Yeah.
When the movie came out, when the era was going on, when that whole thing was, but it's like, man,
they're gonna eat every March 9th though.
Good luck.
Every March 9th they're gonna bubble.
Good luck trying to stop the wrath.
Oh, you talking to Puff now?
It's over. You can get them folks their shit back, but it's too late.
Let's say, it's too late, Puff. Your bad deeds are sold in, B. Damn. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna get into more bozo antics. I'm on a bozo roll right now. James Harden.
I don't know if I can really speak on
that. James Harden is in the Yameen right now because we found out that in the playoffs, when they were playing Miami, he wasn't flying with the team. He was doing his own thing, flying the yams on his own and partying and kicking it and shit between the games and shit.
Isn't that just typical James Harden, though?
But in the playoffs, the team is upset. The team is mad. I don't know how. I mean, I think he's just wilding personally. Like, I'm just upset at what he did with his career. Like, all that bread you made, and you just did it for the bread. Like, because it's like, bro, you couldn't stop kicking it? Like you just couldn't Mac, bro, for a couple months and just focus on basketball only? Like, you just had the party? Like, you not riding it, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't understand that shit. I felt like that was his last chance to win a chip. The team's just mad at him now. I don't know, fam. I hope he gonna be bigger and better next year, but I doubt it. Yeah. I strongly doubt it. Moving on from Bozo news. My son Deion Sanders is litter than ever.
Yeah, they doubt it. I think it's so crazy. Like, even people, because from what I heard, even people in the Buffalo organization, like, because when all them people immediately got on the transfer portal, hopped on, and then people started to get weird and transferring out, things were looking kind of weird. And a lot of people was like, they said that people over there at Colorado was like, what the hell, going in on them. Now everybody kind of shut up. But watch, them boys gonna damn near be undefeated.
Cause he brought niggas from black schools that was like, them white boys ain't heard of them. He brought niggas from black schools.
Cause let's not get it twisted. I went to Tennessee State. them boys definitely get drafted for sure. Yeah.
A lot of time people just need opportunity.
And also, it's kind of cool that there's a different school, because it's like, what it's only like 5 schools everyone goes to, or they only televise all the time. The Alabamas, the Georgias. Yeah. It's time for a shakeup. But what did you think? He's Deion Sanders. Yeah.
Niggas gonna follow Deion.
He's gonna follow Deion Sanders. Like, I mean, what do people really think though? Yeah. Like, he's one of the greatest of all time. Yeah. He played baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deion did a lot of professionally shit. And on top of that, his peers.
Deion did a lot.
His peers, he's gonna have the best of the best of the best come in, speak to these guys. Yeah. In a minute, it's gonna be some top names being coaches as well.
You know, if you're a kid, if I go rock with him, it's not everybody's gonna see me. Every NFL team, everybody's gonna see me. It's not gonna be a chance that they don't know who I am if Facts. I go play for him. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I didn't like the fact that he left the black school before his contract was up. Oh well. But hey.
If you ask me, the thing how I feel about that, and we ain't got to go too deep in it, but it's like I heard there's some fuckery going on at Jackson State anyway.
It's Jackson State. Of course, there's fuckery going on.
So it's like I feel you.
It's Mississippi, nigga.
I feel you. And what I'm about to say, people may not like. I feel you.
Jackson, Mississippi, nigga. It's a piece of shit.
I'm not mad at them, because sometimes, man, my people, we be messing up sometimes. Like,
a lot of times.
What it is.
A lot of times.
Y'all, we be having great opportunities, great situations, and be blowing it, and then get mad at it because he don't want to sit in. If that man would have stayed down there, he would have plummeted. He possibly, because it was like, y'all, people were hating on him. No, it was never satisfaction. Mm-hmm. He got y'all so far, did so much. People were still mad about different stuff. Stop going, like, just, I didn't like it. It wasn't a positive. It wasn't I don't feel like it was the best situation for him.
Yeah. Anytime niggas get around each other, it's always going to be, it don't matter how big you are. You can't please everybody. Especially Southern country, Mississippi ass niggas.
Which is
crazy.
Imagine.
You can only imagine the amount of backbiting going on in that scenario, in that situation.
But at the end of the day, like you said, but no, you said what you said. You said it was you wanted him to at least stay to the end of his contract, because we all knew he wasn't going to be there forever.
I did, because I felt like he was super screaming, like, you know what I mean, like, I'm doing this for God sent me and all that shit.
People, I went to HBCU. You went to a pretty prestigious HBCU, where you probably didn't have as much financial issues going on, but Deion Sanders didn't go to a black college.
Yeah, he don't care about that shit.
No, what I'm saying is he's only speaking of outside looking in. Yeah. Then he got in there and was like, oh, hell no.
Nasty word.
This is not what this is not what they be trying to tell. This is not,
You don't know what it's like till you get up in there. That's for sure.
And he got up in there and was like, man, y'all full of shit.
Same thing with Ed Reed when he tried to coach Bethune-Cookman. They hired him for like a month, 2 months. That ain't got on live. Like, man, what the fuck is this shit? My office ain't even clean when I got here.
Remember they stole his stuff? They stole his bags.
Yeah, it's a nasty workplace. I mean, black college is wild. It's like, you never know what you're dealing with. It could be random niggas on campus that don't even go there that's doing some shit. It's hard to tell.
At the end of the day, they shouldn't even have access. Like, his stuff should be so secured and locked down.
They should treat him with utmost respect. Mm-hmm. But they not. It is what it is. I'm about to wrap this joint up, man. We're gonna get into our favorite segment. We're all set. We talk about what we're all set, what we're not jacking, what we're not feeling. Do you want to go first? Because I got some shit I want to get off my chest. Yeah. I'm all set on Bobby Altahoff, or whatever her name is, or how you say it, Bobby Altahoff, the little white girl, the awkward white girl that's interviewing niggas everywhere.
I think it's over with for her already.
No, it's not over with her. She's still outside. She's still interviewing niggas. I'm all set on her, bro. I just no country for awkward white girls in black culture, bro. Like, I'm not feeling the awkward white girl wave that you're trying to push on me. I don't know where she came from. I don't know whose niece she is or whose fucking stepdaughter she is or whatever. or whoever in the industry is putting the bag up, just stop this shit. Like, I don't want to see her anymore. Don't want to see her face. I don't want to see her around disrespecting hip hop with her weird fucking awkward white girl shit. I don't want to see it no more, bro. Like, stop that shit, yo. That shit is not fucking funny. Like, I don't fuck with that shit, B.
But can I say something about that situation that kind of is weird to me, right? When they asked all the big names, the Drakes and I think Tyga, different people that interviewed with her, they asked them like, how did y'all find out about like her? And it all goes back to the Funny Marco. If you watch Funny Marco, he was getting interviewed by her in there. But Funny Marco interviews people in the same way, very awkward. But his is way more funny.
Because he's Funny Marco. Funny Marco's
so
a vibe.
Why didn't y'all do...
Fuck with Funny Marco.
That's what's so weird to me.
Because there's some weird industry behind the scenes push for the awkward white girl aesthetic inside black culture, and I'm not jacking it, nigga. Niggas can see through your bullshit.
Also the first, and another thing I really didn't like was the first chance you got, you
talk down on niggas.
Yeah.
The second you went on a different type of platform, the first thing you did was talk about how lame niggas was and how
you said Yachty's super weird.
Yeah.
You're weird. You're weird. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm Lil Yachty, right? Yeah. You're some girl trying to get on.
Weird.
You're in my house. I don't have to speak to you. I don't do nothing. You got paid to do whatever the heck. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was weird because it's like, why y'all ain't put Funny Marco on? Because he really made the interview.
Bro, because it's all nasty work, industry nasty work. She's somebody's niece, somebody's stepdaughter, some kind of fuckery, little Jew bag white girl. Like, get this shit out of here, bro. No country for awkward white women inside black culture. Fucking fuck out of here with that shit. What do you all set on?
I don't know. What am I all set on? So much.
You guys, it's so much shit that you're all set on.
I just want
to see how honest you're about to be.
That's oh my God. What am I all set on? I thought you had a couple things.
That was my main thing.
That was the main one?
Yeah, that's my main concern right now. Everybody has to know how much I hate that.
It's literally so much. I just don't know which one to say because I be on so set. I'll be in, what is it, all set?
Yeah.
I'll be so, no, I'm not going to
say. See, you trying to pull punches.
Oh, man, I really can't think of an exact thing that is appropriate for me to say.
You got to say it in the general sense.
Okay. Because I was like, we could talk about the Pinky Doll thing that I'm not all set on her. I'm kind of all, but I can't say what I want to say, so we're going to see.
Why not?
Because you already know what I want to, the issue that I feel like that was people just try to just want to be outraged about shit, just to be outraged.
Oh,
but I don't want to get into that because of my skin tone, so I'm not allowed, so I can't.
Yo, B, you gotta stop worrying about backlash, B.
I'm not worried about backlash. It's just like,
since my own friends won't talk to me after this.
I mean, nah, because I mean, hey, if you don't like what I gotta say, then we can't be friends. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
But okay, fuck it. The Pinky Doll situation where everyone was in the outrage because when they saw her on stage, she was a lot more darker than they have been seeing her when she goes live because she uses certain filter to make her look super, super, super light skinned. But
that shit was crazy though. I was like, yo, that's the same. I was shocked.
But this is what my thing is. It's a girl on the internet who is portraying to be artificial intelligence.
Yeah. Why do you think she was her exact skin color?
Why does it matter? Like, I mean, I was just saying, like, she could have been green, she could have been blue, it's just like a super light. But if you go on her Instagram page, if you go and look at her other content that we don't have to, hey man, she got the skin tone is there. You know what I'm saying? If you look at her other content, look at her other posts, look at other things, you will see like the skin tone. She only uses that light filter when she goes live. Yeah, do the AI stuff. So it was just like, but I'm like, Black people, can we please worry about other things? There's other things in this world we can worry about.
No.
That, we got to stop putting our energy into that. Because you know what, Pinky Doll, what I messed with, what she did when TMZ asked her about the backlash, you know what she said? I am a Black woman, and I love being a Black woman.
And left it at that.
That's
real. I respect that. Because at the end of the day, we should be saying, yo, Black is Black, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. But, you know, we niggas.
Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. I totally understand. I get it.
Colorism, blood.
But I just feel like we keep fueling that fire and putting energy into it.
Yeah.
It's never gonna get fixed. It's never gonna work. It's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry, my nigga, but colorism ain't going nowhere, B.
So get over it. If the girl wanna, like, I mean, I'm just saying, people bleach their skin. If that's what the girl wanna do with her time, oh well. But I'm telling y'all look up her other content.
Yeah. So you feel like
skin tone is there.
So you feel like she not like some. It's like, yo, she wasn't pretending to be this other.
No.
It's just something she do for this one aspect. Because if you really fuck with her, you would know that she would have been known that she's not that bright. Basically. Okay.
And also the lighting at that award show was terrible. If you know anything about lighting, with different lights, different shades, you can look 3 to 4 different skin complexions. Because on past episodes I've been on with different type, I'm a lot darker than I am in real life because of lighting and the setup. So it's like, worry about y'all kids, man. We gotta worry about other stuff. We gotta focus on some other things. Man. I get it. I understand it.
Yeah.
But so what, man? So what? So what? If that girl wanna do that, let that girl do that. That girl making a lot of money doing that shit.
Honestly, like, at first I thought it was weird, but not, like, I also didn't know that she was another, like, a regular color. I only seen her doing that weird shit. So
yeah, that's
but like, if she's a regular, she's just doing that for that weird shit, because it is some weird shit anyway. So it's like, she's being
sitting on the internet talking, ice cream. Yeah. That's normal. Like,
she's pretending to be like a Japanese anime AI weirdo bitch.
I gotta pick your
battles. What are we mad about? But people just, you know what? A lot of time people are working from home or just at bullshit jobs where they're just fiddling around. People just are on their phones all day. They need shit. There are some really
upset, miserable people who I'm a TikToker, and when you're scrolling through, you'll see lives. There will be people in there who, for a week straight, will talk about like this Pinky Doll subject. They will talk about it for a week, going on 2 weeks straight. This is their life. They're so invested in it, and that's why y'all ain't got no money.
Oh yeah. I got another. I ain't gonna lie. I'm all set on that nigga on TikTok. That's like a white people apologist, and he on there like making excuses for white people and why. I mean, whatever that guy's name is.
Some people. I mean, I really hate this.
Short hair. This is short hair black guy. That's like.
I don't know his name, but I know he talk about it.
I can't stand that guy. I'm all set on that guy.
the white people did their job. Like, some of y'all really hate yourselves.
Yeah.
And it's gross.
Really brainwashed.
Like
to sit here and like be the black guy that like fights for white people's rights is crazy. I don't even give a fuck. All right. There are definitely times where white people get treated unfairly, where they're not really racist and shit gets thrown upon them and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. But for your aesthetic, for your like fucking identity to be the black guy that fucking stands up for the white man's pain is fucking ridiculous, bro. You're a fucking weirdo. Like, that is crazy. I ain't going. What for views? For TikTokery, for TikTok fame. This is where you take your life. Crazy. I wish I knew your name, B. You're a scumbag.
Ooh, look what that
but y'all know who I'm talking about, though. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll probably talk about you next episode too. Fuck. That was a good episode, man. Jordan, thanks for coming. Big Chef in the building. You already know you're gonna see her work all over the place. Holla at me. You already know we coming back. Free get well soon. You already know. Holla.